Hello, we are back in Wales and we are very excited because we have a super fun adventure today. We are hiking to the top of Mount Snowdon, which is the tallest peak in Wales. While we are here, we are going to hike the 3 tallest peaks in the UK, in Wales, England, and Scotland. There is a challenge where you do them all in one weekend, but seeing as we're coming from sea level in Florida, we're gonna spread it out a bit. We'll see how we do on this first one.
And if you're thinking about doing the 3-peak challenge, know that it does have a very minimal success rate. Only 90% of people finish all 3 peaks.
Join us for the rest of this Welsh adventure as you learn more about Mount Snowdon and find out if these 2 Floridians from sea level can complete the tallest peak in Wales. Plus, discover what we've determined are the 6 phases of hiking.
So we've decided that there's 6 phases of hiking. We're halfway through right now and we've just decided this. It's true for every hike though.
So phase 1 is when you are super pumped and ready to go. There is nothing you want to do more than hike this mountain, which is where we begin.
We have a familiar friend with us. If you don't remember, this is Kiri from our last Wales video.
Honestly, phase 2 comes on super quick. Within the first hour, you're questioning why you've done this.
Time for a stop already? How many pubs do we think are along the path?
This is the moment we realized we hadn't even officially started the path yet.
So apologies for any mispronunciations in this video, but we are taking the Llanberis Path, which is the easiest path to get up Snowdon. It seemed like the safe choice. It is very busy, which I'm assuming it pretty much always is.
There's hang gliders everywhere.
By this time, you've probably reached phase 3 in your hiking, which is where you're noticing how beautiful everything is and you're just having casual conversation along the way. The first part of the path was definitely difficult with a very steep incline, though it was paved, which made it a little nicer. From there, you get onto more gravel paths and beautiful scenery that makes up for it all.
Wow! We hit a mile.
How many more to go?
That's a much harder mile than my miles in Florida. I don't actually know how many miles is it.
So the Llanberis Path is 9 miles, so it's the longest path, but it does have the least incline, so the least amount, or it's a gradual incline compared to all the other paths, so it makes it the easiest path to go up, which we thought we'd do since we have the pup with us. And maybe for us too. Who am I kidding? 2 miles in. The record for going up and down Snowdon is 1 hour.
I think I would just die. Like I would just fall over and die. The first hour was the hardest.
It was the steepest for sure.
I think we're still in the first hour. No.
There is a little snack shack along the way, so if you need a little treat, you can always make a stop here.
Something we have noticed is that this path is genuinely good for, I feel like, any fitness level. I mean, we've seen kids, we've seen elderly, we've seen people running, we've seen so many dogs. We've got us, Floridians. So I genuinely feel like this path is good for pretty much anyone. We're on phase 4 right now where we just don't want to talk and we're questioning why we're doing this at all. But we've come too far to turn around, so you just have to keep going.
There's so many activities on the mountain. That tiny blue dot is a tent, and
What happened?
For better or for worse. Someone got engaged.
And seeing as we're on phase 4, it's a good time to stop for lunch.
so far still. Can we just call this the summit?
That town right there is where we started, so we're making progress, almost there.
You're doing great.
Just dragging me up. Dragging me up the mountain.
I keep thinking that we can't get up any higher, and then I look down and I'm like, whoa. It just keeps going. It's amazing. Also, I think we're in a cloud. So it looks a little hazy.
And as you can see, you can take the path or you can walk along the railway as well.
We actually found out that is not quite true. The railway runs from April to June, 3/4 of the way up. It stops right around where we stopped for lunch, which means you would have about a mile left to get to the summit. And then from June 24th onwards, in busy season, it goes all the way up to the peak. But we can't show you that yet because we're not quite there yet on this hike. Let's see if we make it the whole way. Of course, phase 5 of hiking is finally making your way to the peak. Much like phase 1, you've summoned up all of your energy and you are so excited.
We are almost there.
Look for real.
Just these stairs are the only thing that stand in between us and the peak. All right. We also are staying in a 3-story house right now. We are sleeping in the downstairs tonight, not on the 3rd story. No more stairs.
A little bit chilly.
All right, we've almost made it to the summit with our 1,000 best friends.
We spent a bit of time soaking it all in at the top, and someone had a bit of a nap. Phase 6 of your hike is, of course, the way down, when you're taking it all in and somehow you just don't even realize how the mountain is going to look completely different on your journey back to the beginning. It's the final stretch.
I can almost see the car. I can almost see the car park from here.
Okay.
Just let me tell myself that.
Shall we stop at the pub?
Absolutely.
This is more exciting than the peak. We did the whole thing.
Of course, that energy did not last long. Our car ride home looked mostly like this.
It is the next day and we are getting ready to film another video, but before we do, Andrew, how are you feeling And do you have any words of wisdom for Snowdon hikers?
Legs are sore and wear sunscreen if you can see that line.
The tan line is glowing.
Perfect. And if you're looking for something to do around North Wales, check out this video somewhere around here of a couple must-see places, in our opinion, in North Wales.
Or if you're looking for something else to do, we are off to film a video right now of one of the hidden gems in the UK that you can very easily get to from Snowdon. So we'll see you next time.